TK35? Another video on this. You'd think with all the parts that you're making, you'd make episode 4.5 already. And you know what? I wish I could, guys, but it takes longer to make an animation than it does to actually, play a game or record footage playing a game. Besides, I only got a little bit of time left before I jump back into the frying pan, so why not use this time to try to finish this series at least. And I did get I got a considerable amount of likes, so I'm gonna push this forward. Thanks guys for the support. Anyways, where were we? Ah yes, okay. You can see, okay, good. Ah yes, I was gonna show who was gonna, my poem. Alright. Now, I believe we were on the Sayori route, so I'm gonna pick her first. Oh gosh, I have lag. Hang on, let me fix this, guys. She's my good friend after all. Alright. Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Ianaro. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Oh yes, 20 complete random words. Yeah, I know. Maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Wow, okay. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Ianaro poem. Ah, okay. And that's what makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You don't get it crinkled. You're so weird, Sayori. Giggles. I don't know, I feel weird, alright? When it's my turn to laugh or giggle, I feel weird doing that. I don't know if you guys would either. It must just be me. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like what I said before, Ianaro. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason why I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all... Oh, no inflections. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay, we got a poem here. Click outside poem area to continue. Alright. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to keep me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look up, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Right out of nowhere. Sayori, this was just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounded just like a Sayori poem. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Oh, that's exactly what I had this morning. Even though you were late to school. Yeah, guys, I'm filming this in the morning. I have no life. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, unfortunately, I'm the one to skip breakfast too, because I wake up late. Giggles! This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I'm looking forward to it, I guess. Alrighty, next person. Alright. I think I'm gonna go with Monica next. Hi, Ionaro. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Not very convincing, Ionaro, for By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up, far out. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Don't worry, Ionaro. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But is that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon? Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Okay, so it definitely was Sayori-esque poem. Alright. Is that so? You and Sayori really are good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I'm getting when I read your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each of their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this though. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way of finding the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might feel a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you out to find whatever suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, Monica. Why else do you think I am writing these poems? Well, to my character it might seem like he's having an innocent agenda. But this is a dating sim after all. Pity, I don't know if there's a Monica route. Maybe if I make all the poems like neutral, maybe it'll open up a route for her. I don't know. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. and he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's a very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, this kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out aloud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is best friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Oh, true. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. What is this, a radio show? Alright, Natsuki or Yuri? I guess I'll go with Natsuki next. The tsundere. I said it right! I think. Is it tsundere or tsundere? Yeah. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, what do you mean by that? Is it bad or good? Am I a good person? It's not like I said it was bad. It's just it didn't evoke any emotions. Okay. Well, that's basically because it wasn't directed towards you. I mean, I got some of your words, Natsuki. Do you want to get smacked? Oh, hey, I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Wow, that's pretty blunt. Is that a word? Very, very simplistic here. Yeah, let me add to that. Water's wet, the sun is hot. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people wouldn't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts you on weight on the wordplay. Oh, puts more weight on the wordplay. Sorry guys, I seem to be misreading a lot of things. I did just wake up after all, so my mind's like a zombie. And I'm a night owl, so yeah. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it from the youngest here, did you? You're the youngest? I actually thought you'd be the oldest, to be honest. You know, the whole looking young archetype, but you're actually really old. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. And we finally come to Yuri. What do you have to say about my poem? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Awkward. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's bad, isn't it? I'm not... I just need to put my thought into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yes, it definitely is. ENR hasn't tried something like this at all, canonically speaking. He's just been writing journal entries all day. You could say he's a journalist. It doesn't apply that way. So it's that bad, huh? No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. So I looked up all the listed deres, and I'd classify her as a dundere. I don't know. Help me out, guys. Right, it's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing is that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. So they're pretty much calling me out on being full-on Sayori. I don't know if I can be neutral. I mean, there were 3 candidates and 20 words. And 20 can't really be divided by 3 unless you count decimals. But I guess I can be as close as possible to achieve all their approvals and still get the route I want. Who knows? There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might even take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you more valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Or just to the air, you know, to all 3 of you. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I know, right? Fluorescent lighting. Okay, guys, I have this thing with fluorescent lights. I hate it. Like, oh man, yeah. To put it lightly, I hate fluorescent lighting with a passion. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Really? I don't know. It took me longer to read Monica's. I actually think your handwriting's pretty it is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ianaro. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I could have seen the point. It's about the past, isn't it? You know? I don't know. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a bit depressing, isn't it? I hadn't even thought of that. You dolt. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, so I guess I'll just have to be better with my poems. I don't know how to do that. 20 random words. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging. Hey, take it as advice, man. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is all a literature club after all. I sigh. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. Alright. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you were trying that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Hey ladies, come on. You know, aren't we supposed to be like friendly towards each other? I'm guessing these two are gonna be rivals. I don't know if Sayori's gonna join and become a trio of rivals. I don't want this to turn ugly, alright? I want this to be a nice, peaceful game. Or day, whatever you call it. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Oh, I'm not inspiring? Oh, okay. And Ianaro liked my poem too, you know. Well, I am the most plain guy ever. Who'd want to be inspired off of me? Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, we got the bouncy music. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ianaro appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that? How do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Hey ladies, chill, alright? There doesn't need to be fighting. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. No! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ianaro started showing up. Hey, Natsuki, chill. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Hey guys, I'm not here! I'm just a ghost, don't bother me! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simp writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? Actually, I understood it, Natsuki, so I don't know. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Oh, well, that's not really fun. Help me explain that to her, Ianaro. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also waste. Well, it might fly over their heads though, you know? You understand that, right, Ianaro? Well? How did I get myself dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's gonna be... Okay, so... To further my romantic route, Natsuki, Yuri, or... Well, obviously I'm going down the Sayori route, so... Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words ahead of my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. Oh, good. Alright, use the Sayori card. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Ianaro. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Hey, Natsuki, a little subtlety would go a long way. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. What is this, the roasting club? For her? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why no one likes... Stop! Whew, that was close. Oh man. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, you tell them, Sayori. Sayori saves the day. Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Aww, where would we be without Sayori? Far out. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Way to neutralize the situation. Good on you, Sayori. Very, very dependable. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come across as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. I mean, you did give Sayori the incentive to stop everything. I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make for a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Is that hinting on a Monika route? I don't know how to achieve that. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it's worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Ianaro, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about it with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do a little better impressing those I want to impress. Alright, so basically, yeah, So I got an idea of what everyone will like, so I get a better chance at the poems instead of randomly guessing. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Giggles! Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? But what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Why would I? Far out. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Ianaro, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day's gonna be so much fun. Well, hopefully there's no more conflicts. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Are you hinting on being more than friends with everyone, Ianaro? No, you know what I mean? I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an eternal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alrighty, poem time! Alright, so you like the you like the emotive words. I guess you like the straight to the point words, or the cutesy words. And you like the complex words. Alright, I'm gonna not talk through the duration of this so you get to hear this kicker tune. Besides, I'm just picking words. Anyway. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Oh, I thought it was just one day at a time. Or maybe it is, and it really is just a couple. It's been 3 days, I think. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Aw, man, far out. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Oh, okay. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I'd lend you some more. But there's just one more thing. You're always hungry! And so, that only leaves the one option.
Where? I give up! Don't make me feel guilty!
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Yeah? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Leonardo to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Wow, that's a bit harsh. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. What? Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me into this club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. True that, and so I shall make another one. Boop. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me a little more credit than that, Sayori. Pwap. Kia! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Okay. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. You hug everything. Might as well just give you a teddy bear. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears down the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh no. Oh man. Alright. Natsuki takes a bite out of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Ah, jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Nom. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Oh, that reminded me of someone.
You're such a kid!
Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the classroom. Where is Monica anyways? Good question. Actually, I want to know too. What happened to her? Something bad? Something good? I'm kind of worried. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a boyfriend, do you? I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I don't know, alright? Different floats for different what? What am I trying to say? Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Yeah, I didn't know either. You know, I mean, I guess you sort of seem like the type to play piano. I don't know. Are you sure you're just not making this up, Monica? Are you sure you're not busy with something else, something more dubious, maybe? I'm just kidding. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I almost look forward to it. Are we gonna get a piano solo at the end of this playthrough? I hope. I won't let you down, Leonardo. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, there seems to be an emphasis on her smiling sweetly towards us. But there's no real route to go to her. We can only pick out of 3, I think. I'll have to play through this game again and see if there's a route for Monica. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Well, cookies are easy to eat. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Ienaro! Ienaro! Sayori comes up to me. I want to get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Alright, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with ENR to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper there too, okay? Okay. Ready, Ienaro? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I keep saying classroom, it's club room. Alright. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest of things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we gonna do for the festival anyways? I'm not sure you'd make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? I wonder if we're gonna have more mini games than the poems. If we're gonna have like party or festival mini games, that'd be pretty cool. Everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
That sounds kind of dull. Ianaro, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland.
Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Yeah? Hey, Ianara, it's all part of acting, alright? I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just mean it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute soap. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. So kawaii. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So, going adventuring with Sayori brings back a sort of special feeling I forgot I had in me. Oh, by the way, sorry if I'm sniffing a lot. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Hopefully medication for my hay fever. Far out. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack! Kia! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Ow! She falls onto the floor and the crayons spill over her lap. Ow! You okay? Ianaro, you just saw someone fall down. You're gonna ask them if they're alright? Gee, Sayori. This is like you, isn't it? Good old clumsy Sayori. Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry! There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Ianaro, where would I even find ice at this time? I guess a cold drink will do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. I don't think you'll grow that big. You're not a cartoon cat. I mean, I guess you are. What are you saying? I'll be right back, alright? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out to the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm ready, returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm to her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilt them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Oh, we got the emotional music going on. Aw, nice intimate moment. I'm digging this. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot! Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, you'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Ianaro. This kinda reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Yeah, what do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing onto the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I would fall down and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you'd rush over as quick as you could. You'd really try hard to stop me crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it's really not your fault, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was so focused on my games that I didn't really pay attention to you. So in a way, it really was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Ianaro, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You really are a sweetheart. Aw man, we're really going down her route, huh? Aw, I think I'm gonna cry. Okay, not really, but this is a good moment, good intimate moment. I guess when it comes to you, it feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Ianaro, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up after. We'll each end up for college, or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside. Now when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we could go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Alright. She clutches for her forehead again. Hey, don't strain yourself. These sniffs are annoying. I hate hay fever. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. Is it really that big? Well, then again, it must have been quite the force. You're back. Good timing, I was just about to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Wow. Way to not make Monica not worry, huh? Alright. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all this stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Ionaro.
Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. You sure did. An emotional one, too. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Alright, let's see the recording time. Wow! I went overtime! Okay, not overtime. I went heaps overtime. Alright, usual routine. I'm gonna end it here. Alright. So, if you guys have enjoyed this, be sure to let me know. Hit that like button, etc. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more. Obviously, it's getting, you know, it's getting pretty in depth, or whatever you call it. I'm enjoying myself, at least. If you guys aren't, I can obviously stop here. But if you are, you know, swell. I can continue to part 3. Yeah. With that, I'm not gonna make a very long speech. I'm just gonna have the credits roll here, and yeah, stay tuned for part 3, I guess. Who knows? And toodaloo.